I've done reviews for almost every Superman movie, and I've ranked them before, but now it's time to put all of them into one ultimate tier list. These aren't just based on technical quality, but how well they capture the spirit of Superman, how memorable they are, and how they've held up for me over time. Superman is one of the most iconic characters in pop culture history, and across all these films, we've seen him reimagined, reinterpreted, and at times misunderstood. So let's go through every live-action Superman film and break down where they land. Starting off with Superman the movie from 1978. Of course, S tier. This is the one that made us believe a man can fly. Richard Donner's film remains a gold standard not just for Superman, but for all superhero movies. It's filled with warmth, heart, charm, and sincerity. Christopher Reeve completely is Superman. There's no question about it. From the epic Krypton opening to the heartfelt romance with Lois Lane to that unforgettable score by John Williams, this movie redefined the genre. It's pure cinematic magic and an all-time classic. Superman 2, S tier. This one is my personal favorite of the bunch. It ups the ante from the first film, delivering epic action, higher emotional stakes, and one of the greatest superhero villains ever in General Zod. Watching Superman face the choice between love and responsibility hits hard, and the payoff is so satisfying. This balances humor, character, and spectacle in a way that holds up incredibly well today. Just a perfect follow-up to an already legendary first film. Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut. A tier. This version gives us a darker, more mature take on the story and brings back Donner's original vision, which is fascinating to see. It deepens a lot of the themes and changes some key character moments for the better, but where it falters is in the ending. It repeats the time reversal gimmick from the first film, which honestly doesn't hit as hard the second time. Still, it's a must-watch for Superman fans and offers a very different flavor of Superman 2. Superman 3, D tier. Tone-wise, this film is a mess. It leans way too hard into slapstick comedy, and Richard Pryor, though talented, feels wildly out of place. The film's attempts at humor undercut any real tension or drama. That said, the evil Superman storyline is an intriguing idea, and Reeve gives it his all, but it's too little to save the film from being a major step down from what came before. Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, D tier. This one is rough. You can tell there were good intentions here, especially with Reeve pushing for a message about nuclear disarmament, but the budget just wasn't there. The effects are embarrassing, the pacing is off, and Nuclear Man is something, but it still has a strange charm to it. It's a mess, but an oddly sincere one. If nothing else, Reeve once again delivers a heartfelt performance despite the material. Superman Returns, S tier. This movie does not get the love it deserves. Brendan Routh pays tribute to Reeve while still making the role his own, and the film captures that classic Superman feeling so well. It's more introspective and emotional, focusing on Superman's sense of isolation and responsibility. Bryan Singer's direction is elegant, and the set pieces like the airplane rescue are still some of the best in the genre. It's a beautiful, melancholic film that understands who Superman is. Man of Steel, D tier. I know a lot of people really love this one, but I've never been a fan. The visuals are impressive and Cavill looks the part, but the tone is just way too grim and heavy. Superman should be a beacon of hope, not a brooding, reluctant figure, and the ending where he levels half of Metropolis and kills Zod completely betrays the essence of the character. It's ambitious, but ultimately misses the mark on what makes Superman Superman. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. C tier. This film is a mess, but at least it's an entertaining mess. I appreciate the attempt to portray Superman as a mythic figure, someone the world is divided on, but the film is weighted down by its own self-importance. The plot is convoluted and Eisenberg Lex Luthor is unbearable. There are moments of brilliance here, but they're buried under an avalanche of over-editing and tonal inconsistency. Now we're moving into a film I still have to talk about, Josstice League 2017, hard F tier. This isn't just the worst Superman movie, it's my least favorite film of all time. The behind-the-scenes drama, the reshoots, the tone-deaf humor, the hideous CGI upper lip, it all adds to a soulless Frankenstein's monster of a movie. Everything about Superman's resurrection is wrong, and the film completely butchers every ounce of emotional build-up. It's an embarrassment and a slap in the face to everyone involved in making this universe. Zack Snyder's Josstice League from 2021, A tier. Now this is the version that actually respects the characters. It's long, sure, but it earns its runtime. Superman's return feels meaningful, his black suit looks really good, and the story is far more cohesive. The emotion is back, the stakes are clearer, and the finale is actually epic. It's far from perfect, but it delivers on the promise that was missing in 2017. Snyder finally got to tell his story, and it shows. And the final film we're going to talk about is James Gunn's Superman from 2025. S tier. The return we all hoped for. This film captures everything that makes Superman great. Hope, integrity, selflessness, and inspiration. It blends the optimism of Donner with modern storytelling and visuals. The action is breathtaking, but never at the cost of character. The performances are strong, the tone is spot on, and the ending left me genuinely emotional. This is the Superman we've been waiting for, and it proves the character is just as powerful today as he's ever been. So there you have it, every Superman film ranked from worst to best in tier list form. From the timeless heights of Donner's original to the modern-day redemption of Superman 2025. It's been a wild ride. Superman has stumbled, flown, and occasionally fallen hard. But the core of who he is has always endured. Truth, justice, and hope aren't just catchphrases. They're the foundation of what makes Superman resonate with people generation after generation. And no matter how many times it gets rebooted, I'll always be there watching the skies.